Right wing Irail, CM Woolley Chateau, left back Latot, CB Albert, right back Thomas, and GK Hines. For Genesis, we have Slabhead, left wing, CF Tyson, I don't know, right wing Milosh, CM Pedro, left back Vriti, CB Lazo, right back Berry Boy, and GK Slumby. On the bench for Alma, we also have Gurksker and Traumatic, and there's nobody on the bench for Genesis. I forgot to turn off the music. I'm so sorry. So there's Milosh on the right wing, to Tyson. Tyson back to Lazo. I believe this will be the regular Genesis gameplay. A lot of passing back and forth. Oh my god, can we ban... Is there any mods? Let me time out Rod. There we go. You've been given 600 seconds. Think about your fucking attitude. Oh, in the meantime, while I was banning fucking Rod from the chat, apparently Genesis scored. I was looking away, I'm sorry. What happened here? So we have Tyson to right wing Milosh. Milosh beats Latot. Milosh goes for a cross, and it's a great cross onto Slab's head, and Slab is there in the 1v1 header situation, and that's very favorable for him. Slabhead almost intercepts the ball there, and Alma already on the back foot. It is only the 5th minute. Free Rod. He'll be free in 10 minutes. Latot finds Woolley. Woolley up against Pedro in the midfield. We know Woolley likes to take his space. He likes to go for these runs. Runs past Pedro. Nobody can catch up to him. Woolley, he did a great space to abuse the space, but he does find the pass to John Calvin anyway. John Calvin goes for the cross, and now it's a corner. Man, it's 1 AM. I cannot even speak properly. Lazo clears it. Milosh, one touch to Tyson. Tyson to the left wing. To Slaphead. The so far early hero of today's match. Slaphead up against Thomas. Will he try to beat him? He'll go for a cross. He goes for the cross, and Tyson is onto that, and I think it deflected off of Albert, and Tyson was so free there, to be fair. Way too free, too bad for him. The shot just went into Heinz's hands after a rebound. Alma being pressured real hard in their own half. John Calvin does the usual, draws back a little bit to provide an option. He will take the ball forward as far as he could possibly hope to, unless Milosh woofs him. This is still Alma's ball, and they have another shot at rebuilding the attack. No, that's a risky pass there from Woolley. Tyson could have got that, and that would have been a very scary situation for Alma. John Calvin has Latot overlapping on the left. He smashes it behind Latot. And now Genesis finally have the ball. What will they do with it? A little bit of build up. Pedro does the usual, dropping back, letting Berry Boy try to go for an overlap, but he doesn't. Oh, Slumby, a little bit of sleeping there, and Berry Boy ends up kicking the ball out. Now Alma have a throw in Genesis half. Snack, ooh, that seemed like a dangerous shot. Goes for the one touch from a throw in. And that could have caught Slumby off guard, it feels like, but it just wasn't a target. Reedy goes for an overlap, finds Tyson. Tyson just resets it. Good decision. Alma like 7 in defense. You have to find some gaps in that before you want to proceed. Lazo to Tyson. Tyson to Pedro. Pedro sees no options, just holds the ball for a little bit to Reedy, trying to stretch Alma out. Tyson, mistake there, and now Woolley Chateau will take the space, finds Snack. Snack goes for the right wing. Irail has to cross here. That's a good cross, but Berry Boy is onto that, and it's cleared into Milosh's feet. Milosh finds Pedro. Pedro pushes up a little bit higher, finds Slabhead on the left. There's nobody in the box yet. Slabhead has to win some time. Slabhead does try to go beat Thomas, goes for a shot, and Heinz was completely confused by that trajectory, it seems like, and that's another goal for Slabhead. 2-0 for Genesis already, 17th minute. This might not be the start that Alma could have hoped for, and there was nobody really to cross, and Slabhead went for the far post shot, and now it's 2-0. The most I cannot argue with that, not gonna lie, but it's you saying this, Kingo, man. Coming from you doesn't really sound appropriate. Woolley Chateau to John Calvin. Calvin to Willy. Willy to Tot. Tot can create a man advantage here, instead loses the ball by dribbling inside, and a little bit of boxing here and there, and Pedro manages to reset the ball. Milos now on the right wing, surrounded by two. Calvin doing some work defensively here. Riti to Slaphead. Slaphead. Again. The Genesis player that made the difference twice in this match already. Snack will play it to Willy. Willy will try to dribble and find some space again. That's what he does best. But Pedro is there to stop him this time. Albert to Riti. Riti resets to Slumby. Slumby, that's a dangerous mistake you don't want to make, and Willy Chato shoots it way too wide off the goal, and Slumby wasn't there to cover it in case Willy plays the shot well. That was such a silly mistake there. Thomas now back to Albert, actually back to Heinz. Heinz back to Thomas. Thomas will play to Irel, and Irel will probably wait for Snack to make a run, but they just completely misunderstood each other. Snack was waiting for that for too long, and Irel kind of delayed it way too much. Lazo to Tissen. Tissen completely alone in his own midfield. Oh, nice through ball to Riti. Does he have the stamina to go all the way here? It seems like he does. Riti will go for a cross, and Thomas is there to block it. And that's a very solid opportunity for Genesis to score another one. And it might just happen, and Slabat with a hat-trick already. Riti with a good, well-placed cross towards the first post, and Slabat just rams it in. And Alma defense has nothing to offer against Slaphead this time, and they even double-teamed him, and he still managed to win that header. And to be fair to Riti, that was a very well-placed cross just above Willy Shadow and right onto Slaphead's head. Yeah, man, it seems like we have a Genesis hater in chat. Slumby to Pedro. It's really hard to say how Alma can come back into this, and it's probably the case that they couldn't, because to be fair, a 3-0 advantage at 26th. Slabat, will we go for the cross? Slabat will try to, yes, he will go for the cross, and that was a good cross, but also well defended by Alma, and now they have to make sure they can build something out of this in IRL. Narrowly out offside there, and now it's Genesis' ball again. He really is, man. Slabat having the time of his life in this game. Licheto playing very deep here, supporting his team best he can. Tot to Albert. Albert under pressure. Albert plays Snack. Snack is tackled by Pedro. Pedro has Slabat on the left. Slabat will go for the shot, and he tries to go back post, but that's well blocked by Alberdek. Are you serious? When did that happen? Was that the NG game? I didn't watch that one. John Calvin to Willy. Man, I should have watched that game, bro. I was playing CS again. And that pass just narrowly missed Snack. He could have been through on goal there, but either way, Alma really struggling to create a meaningful attack. Berry to Milos. Milos slowly being crept on by 3 Alma players, and he decides to go back to keep the ball. No reason for Genesis to push it anywhere and rush anywhere, but also no reason to just lose it in the midfield like Pedro just did. And Snack, what are you doing? Snack just smashed into Pedro, and this attack by Alma was stopped single-handedly by themselves. Lazo now. To Berry Boy. Back to Lazo. And Alma trying to pressure Genesis here, trying to make something work, because they're on the back foot big time and they need to make some miracles happen here. Riti tries to shake Thomas around. Riti being a little bit greedy here, but still manages to keep the ball somehow. Tissen now will switch it to Slabat, who's now on the right wing. A little bit of rotation from Genesis. Slabat goes for a back swing cross, and it just narrowly misses Riti. I don't think Riti was actually expecting that one. Irel, I think he's past Pedro, not anymore since he missed the ball, but he still has some space to go for a cross. Nope, Pedro very well defended that. And now Riti has some time on the ball. Irel doesn't have the stamina to catch up to him. Riti still recovers. Come on, Genesis. Marcus, why aren't you playing? Wait. What team are you in, Marcus? I forgot. Oh, Reedy misses the ball there, but never mind. I thought Snack was onto that, but Reedy manages to recover it, and that's a very dangerous throw off. Rail, we go for the shot. No, he won't. Snack goes for a backswing, for a back post cross. But that was over John Calvin's head. I don't think Alma have done a shot on goal so far. Nope, not a single one. Reedy very proactive on this left side. Rail struggling to keep up with him. But there's Willie to cover the gaps in the defense, and now Rail will reset the ball. Willie being the foundations of Alma's playmaking. Todd now has space on the left. Yoon with a little bit of banter. I can respect that. Slumpy to Pedro. Pedro will probably go to Barry on the right, unless... No, he actually goes for a through ball. Very uncharacteristic for Pedro. Still almost worked. Forced Hines out of the goal, and that was a very good push. Cleared it out and won it for his team. Wooly now. Ooh, finds John Calvin with that one. That was very close. Milosh could have got that. But now, it is Alma on the ball. Rail struggling to find any options. There's Willie. Willie will try to find some space. Finds Snack. Snack. Really, really tight there. Very tight defending by Genesis, and there's not much Snack can do here. Not much John Calvin can do either, except from slipping on the ball. And now it is Genesis on the counter attack. Oh, hello, Rod. Welcome back to chat. Did you enjoy your little... Oh, you're distracting me from a Genesis goal again, Rod. I should just fucking ban you. Very good cross by Slaphead, and whips it straight into Tissen's face, who rams the goal. Yeah, and it seems like Tissen wasn't marked at all again. Albert is sort of zoning out a little bit on these crosses. Yeah, man, that cross is heavy work, and now it's 4-0 for Genesis. First half is over. We have a big difference in shots. Actually, it's not that big. Genesis have 4 shots and 4 goals. As for possession wise, Genesis obviously are dominating. Who the hell did that? Also, for some reason, my commentator thingy is not showing up well. Yeah, it was showing Rage and Alfie for some reason, these plebs. I don't know about that though, concerning Twitch. Alma has an X and G player that can make the meet. Who's the X and G player? I honestly don't know. I only know Latot played in G. Pedro to Berry Boy, Lazo to Pedro. Genesis just passing the ball around. Nowhere to hurry. John Calvin as an X and G player? You must be kidding me. Tissen had Milosh through there, but he didn't see the run, and now Latot reclaims the ball for Alma. Hines back to Latot. He's not quite. Yeah, I was thinking Latot, makes sense. But that was a long time ago. Thank you for redeeming Cat. Milosh up against Latot on the right wing. Will Milosh go for a cross? Milosh will. He has a lot of space to cross, and that's a good cross. And Slaphead hits the second post. That's crazy.
Oh, alerte au good girl! Alerte au good girl, les enfants!
John Calvin running away from Berry Boy to the best he can, but Lazo was there to stop him. Ooh, Tissen is a true on a 1v1, and Hines with a great save. Tissen took a little bit too much time there, and Hines with a good push and a good dive there to stop Tissen from scoring another one. And now that's a hit to Genesis shot to goal ratio. It was 100, now it is like 88, because I think Slaphead had the post and now Tissen had the 1v1. Albert Egg pushing out quite far. Albert goes for the shot, and it's a banger. Albert Egg, what the hell just happened? that's exactly my reaction. Albert picks up the ball from Thyssen in the midfield, has nobody to pass. Shot mid-meta. Slomby absolutely not able to stop that. Snack just wants to say first goal for Alma in league is Albert's. This is unbelievable. Also, there was a sub for Alma. I didn't notice. Gurkster went in for a snack, I think. Ireal went to CF. Pedro up against him. Pedro goes for a shot, and that's a good save by Heinz. Oh my days. Albert scores the first goal for Alma in the Prime.
Oh shit.
What's
Here
the
we go
division called
again.
again? It's not Premier, is it? I forgot the name. May God forbid me. Forgive me, I mean. I cannot speak English. I should go sleep.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Man, how many points do you have, J-Dog? Stop spamming them. Are we going to
Oh
slap
shit.
this player from
Here
the
we go
season?
again.
I think it's not slapping, it's probably spanking. He's into some kinky stuff like that, I bet. Lazo to Heinz. And Heinz now looking for some options. Will this goal by Albert be the setting stone for something bigger for Alma this season? Gurkster up against Riti. Does a little bit of wiggly woggly, goes for a cross, and that's a good cross, and it's stopped by Lazo. Very good defending here. Very solid play and build up as well. Pedro with a ton of space on the left wing, and nobody really trying to take it from him. As soon as he pulled Thomas, he passes it to the opposite side where Milos is, and Milos can buy some time. He has teammates in the box. Milos will go for a oh, that's a good play, and Slabo with a rock solid finish, and I don't think Alma are in no position to bring this game back. Not after this. Slab had 4 goals, just puts the nail in the coffin. Great ball by Milos, great positioning by Slabhead, and it is 5-1 to Genesis. I think chat may agree that Alma are not looking like they're bringing this back. Slabhead has another opportunity, passes to Thyssen, and Thyssen is so unfortunate this game because Heinz has it out for him. Heinz makes it personal. Ooh, Heinz makes it personal with Pedro too by giving him the ball, and now Slabhead will go for another shot. No, he will go for a pass. He's really trying to make Thyssen score. But that pass was intercepted, and now
Surprise, motherfucker!
Away from Pedro and Riti. Passes to Gurkster. We go for a cross. He does go for a cross, but it's not placed on Jelen Kelvin. Slabo farming like Pelé in the 60s. Yeah, man. Whoever had Slabhead in his fantasy is probably cheering right now. It's a very appropriate sound for whatever is happening on the server. Slabhead goes for a straight pass to Pedro. Pedro tries to one-touch it to Thyssen, I think. Unless that was not that I don't know, maybe I'm overestimating them a little bit. Slabhead tries to go to Riti. Riti was standing there for so long, just staring at him. Oh, Thomas made something dangerous happen here, and a little bit of misunderstanding between him and Heinz. Almost led to Thyssen scoring his goal. Jada, are you kidding me? Latot to Gurkster. Gurkster has Irail, true. Irail was on side there, but Gurkster just refused to pass him. And now Irail is forced to go on the wing and cross. He actually goes for a low one. Gurkster has nobody to pass to, so Gurkster tries to go for a little dribbly. It is back to Irail on the right wing, but this time it won't find Gurk, and now Genesis are on another attack. Long ball to the right, probably to Milos to Pedro. Pedro has Thyssen, true. Thyssen will he pick this ball up? He will. It's a 1v1, and Milos Thyssen fails to score again, and that must be hitting him hard, man. Imagine when your whole team is just running over Alma, but you're the one that can't score. There's been like 3 or 4 times that Thyssen hasn't scored an opportunity like this, and it's just sad, man. I feel bad for him. Great saves by Heinz, though. It is true. Seems like Heinz has Has something on Thyssen. Maybe he knows how he shoots. Thyssen will go for another one. He will try to force his way forward through Alberdek, the unlikely hero of Alma. What is the percent of Alma comeback? Can I say like -1%? It's definitely a negative percent. I'm not good at maths though, so I'm only, you know, an economics graduate. Slabhead goes for another goal, and it's a great save by Heinz again. Heinz is the man who's preventing this from being a very big score. It could have been like 8 or 9-1 at this point. John Calvin on the left wing. John Calvin tries to take matters into his own hands, but Pedro reads him like a book, and now this Genesis on the counter-attack. Thyssen has some space to go through, but Milos doesn't put his head up. Oh, Willy Cheto, good ball to John, but I don't think he was in a position to go for a run, so he just steps back and passes it to Gerster. Gerster goes for a shot, and Slumby saves it. Very ready for this one. After Albert scored that banger in him, I don't think Slumby is gonna fall asleep again. Albert, great tackle. Oh, Slabhead does some resistance, shows some resistance, but Albert still finds his target, and this is a ball to nobody on the left wing. Yamal versus Benfica. Man, fuck, I wish I watched the game, because I really don't know what happened this game. Not in the second half. There's no goalie, and Alma courteously wait for Slumby to come back into goal before shooting, and they don't even shoot on target. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Mike. There was no goalie, and Albert just decided to pass it instead, and it should have been 2 for Albert Ekman. This would have been so iconic. Riti goes for a cross, it's cleared out, but Milos will pick that up. Milos will not actually, no, he will. Running circles around John Calvin. Berry Boy fakes the pass, I want to say, but instead he just missed it. Pedro to Lazo to Berry Boy. Alma are putting some heavy pressure on Genesis in this half, but to no avail, as they find no difficulty in coming out of pressure, but they do find some difficulty in building an attack, and now Alma are back on the ball again. Oh, I think John Calvin was expecting arrow to be a little bit higher there. You think there's some match fixing going on? There might be. Sad to see, say Snack. Oh, Milos and Thyssen, I think they were both offside. So it doesn't really matter whichever picked it up. Oh, Pedro takes it off Wulichetto, and Pedro will go for it himself. No, he gets pushed by Thomas, and it's too late to pass Thyssen there. Latot is on that line. Oh my days, bro. You're not catching me off with that one. Rail had the chance to shoot there. John Calvin, will he go for a cross? He will go for cross, and somebody just killed my stream. Thank you. Slaphead to Milos. Will Genesis score one last goal in the final minutes of this game? I don't think there's gonna be much. Ooh, Latot with a solid push. Now he's just waiting for his team to make some moves and slowly taking some space. The X and G player tries to drag it back with a skill modifier and misses it, and almost costs his team another goal, but instead the Alma defense has recovered it again, and Gerster is on the right wing, blocked and stopped by Riti, and that's an absolute win for Genesis. Alma has struggled to show something in return, except for Alberdek. Is there anyone for interviews? Let me say this. Okay, 1-5. There we go. Alma versus Genesis. I don't think Irael was gonna want to watch this VOD. He was asking me about it. You want Slabot for interviews? Let's get Slabot for interviews. Is he even allowed on Twitch? He's like too young to be on Twitch, isn't he?
Yo,
Hello there.
hello, hello.
Tough game, man. Very tough game.
Uh, Used to it at this point. Getting battered every game. No, it's whatever. We scored our first ever goal, and it's a fucking centre back. So
It's
that
Albert.
pretty much sums up like the whole league for us at the moment. We just can't win a game. This was one of the most winnable ones, and then we go in it, and all of a sudden we all just start to like forget how to play the game, and we just miss really easy balls, and we panic, including me. This is, and it's just we start playing like we've just started the game a few days ago. I don't know what happens, but it is what it is. Really, it's kind of depressing, but we'll win one eventually. I'm sure.
How would you say? So I assume this is more of a mind block thing, in it. Like whenever you play a league game, does this happen in friendlies as well?
I mean, Genesis are better than us in friendlies too, but most of the time they have NG marks. So we thought, this is just Genesis. This will be our time to not maybe not win, but just like get something out of it. But it just wasn't even close. Our closest game has been Parrots, which has also been arguably our like hardest outside of like Dopados.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what happens. It's just that Parrots game, everything clicked, and then we've gone straight back to this again. And just there's been times where even like John Calvin on the other side of the pitch like saw me on the right completely free, and I didn't get a pass. Or there's been times where the goalkeeper's messed up a pass, and then we panic when there's like an open goal, and then we mess it up. That happened as well. It's just lack of composure from everyone really,
Mm.
and I mean it is what it is, really. I'm sure it will click again. And if we play like we did against Parrots, against any team like ESF or Genesis or Robbie, we'd beat them. But it's just not happening. So it's kind of sad, but I'm sure we will. We will click, and we will we will win one game. I'm sure, at least.
That's respectable. You think it's just a matter of time of getting used to the level?
I I mean, yeah, it's just confidence. I feel like we should have probably been in Div 2 to be honest, but that's not an excuse for doing this
Yeah.
poorly against a lot of teams. We definitely have the quality. It just doesn't happen in league matches, and I don't know why. I mean, we've beat Esperanza and stuff in friendlies before, and
Mm-hmm.
obviously they aren't playing their strongest teams, and they aren't all like trying the hardest like they would in league. But it shows that we can beat teams that are in theory a lot better than us. But then it comes to league, and we play like shit most of the time. But we scored a goal, and that's something to be happy about.
How did you
And I
guys
guess
react to Alba scoring? Did you expect that
I
at all?
no, I don't think anyone expected it. It was very out of nowhere. I think it went just over Slumby. I think he probably should have saved it. He dived the right way and everything. It just went over him.
It just
So
yeah, there's
God
nothing you
knows
can
how it
do
went in.
about it.
But can't complain. It's a goal. Now we need to do that and not let the other team score, and then we'd win a match. But that's a hard task for us right now, apparently.
Your next game is about it's against ESF, isn't it?
Is it? I'm
I'm
not too
checking the
sure.
fixtures right now. It is. What would
It
you say
is.
about that matchup?
Arguably if we're gonna win a match, I feel like it has to be this one. They are by far, no offense, but they are by far the like worst out of like everyone else.
Mm,
Like it goes Alma than them. I feel like if we're gonna beat someone, it's gonna be them. But we probably won't. But I feel like that is very much the most winnable game. We have to win it if we wanna like I just at least boost our confidence a bit.
sure. Did you already play them in league?
No, we
Oh
haven't. We've
shit.
played them in friendlies, and it's by far out of all of Div 1 friendlies that we play, it's by far the easiest. So, I mean, obviously, League, who knows? They might be a different beast in League, but going off friendly knowledge, I feel like they are definitely the most beatable team. So, hopefully, we can get a result out of that one now.
Fair enough. Well, I wish you good luck with that. And
Yeah, thank
I'll
you.
move on to interviewing Albert because
All
he's
right.
sort of the
Yeah,
unlikely hero for you guys today.
he is.
Yep.
He's the man of the match.
He is in our hearts.
Yeah.
Anyways,
All
thank you
right.
for
Well,
coming, mate.
no problem. See ya.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Let's bring Albert in. Hola.
Hello.
Hello, Albert. Tough game, man, but you still managed to, made the difference for Alma. How do you feel about scoring the first goal in league? Did you expect yourself to do that?
No, I think this is a normal game. I got the ball, and I think just shoot it.
What was happening in your head when you went for the shot? Did you like just see nobody and think fuck it, or was it like a very conscious decision?
Yeah, maybe.
Fair enough. What do you think about your next games?
I think we can win some some matches and just keep playing good and good.
That's that's good. Do you have anything to say to the audience? Everybody loves you.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe
oh, alerte
What
au
do you have
I
to
need to
say?
say
Alerte au gogol, les enfants.
extra fat.
I have no idea what he just said. And yeah, that was Albert Egg for you guys. Very brief, straight to the facts. No yapping. Very aura. The hero of the match for Alma. I think the hero of the league so far for Alma. And yeah, that was it. Alma versus Genesis. I'm gonna fucking... Okay. Let me just finish the stream in peace, please. So yeah, this was KZ. It was a pleasure commentating this game, and thank you all for watching and spamming the fuck out of Twitch alerts. Goodbye.